Hello viewers, welcome once again to Eduvert. Today I am going to teach you about C programming, one of the computer programming language. It's a renowned programming language and previously most of the people used to use C programming language to develop computer programs. Let us start about this C programming. If you don't have any basic knowledge about this programming, then also you can just follow my videos just to gain the concept about C programming. If you are just starting learner, beginner, then also you can just go through about this C programming videos. I'm going to teach you about from simple to advanced programming language, and later on I shall just teach you about how to develop a simple we can say an application to do simple calculations and all. So let us start about this C programming. Now you might be feeling about what is programming. Actually, program is nothing but a simple set of instructions which we give to the computer to perform a certain task. User has to just write a set of instructions, and on the basis of that set of instructions, user will sometime give some data as an input values, and based on that input values, computer will perform a certain task and it gives the desired result, which we call it as information. So let us see. So program is nothing, it's a set of instructions. Set of instructions. There might be multiple instructions in a program, from let's say 5 instructions, 10, 15, 20, 200, 300, 500, 1000. So as the number of instructions is being increased, so heavier is our program. So we can say that program is set of instructions which is given to the computer to perform some specific task. So what type of task? Those tasks specially calculated which needs some calculations. For example, if we want to add two numbers, let us suppose if we want to add two numbers, then we have to write some set of instructions for adding two numbers, two values, whether it is given within the program or it might be asked to the user to input two values, and based on two values we can just take out the sum, or it might be product or division or any other calculations. So program, now you came to understand that program is a set of instructions that is given to the computer to perform a certain specific task, and the data might be given by the user as an input, or the values might be already existed in the program, and after that taking those values as an operand, okay, some operation is being done within the program and it gives the desired result as an information which might be useful to the user. Now after gaining the knowledge about what is programming, and the person who writes, let me tell you, the person who writes program are called as programmer, and the process of writing program in computer is programming. So the process of writing program, in computer is called programming. So this is one number, this is two number, three number. Now the person who writes program for developing, okay, application or some other softwares later on, those persons or the users are called programmer. So the person who writes program, or so to say software. Later on, many program comprises and forms software, so they are called as programmer. And later on, after the development of those softwares has to be deployed to the organizations which has given the programmer to develop the program, or so to say software, and those persons who uses those softwares later on in the real field, they are called as the user. So the person who uses the software which is being developed by the programmer, they are called as the real users. There might be different users, there might be different label of users, there might be different users of different labels. So those users will use this developed software in the real field. So now from here, what you came to know is that why program is being developed, how it is being developed, who are the developer, who are the user, and what is the use of the program in the computer field. Now let me tell you about this C programming. Now let us see what is C programming and why this programming is named as C programming. Why not some other name given to it? Before that, I am going to give you some little introduction about this C programming. C programming. Let us see about introduction. C programming is a computer programming language which is a powerful programming language. It's very easy to understand because it uses English-like words, mathematical symbols, some simple syntaxes which could be understood by a basic beginner. That's why the C programming is one of the easy programming language, easy to understand, simple. And this C programming language is a machine level language as well as intermediate language. This programming language also called as machine level language because programs could be written at low level as well as higher level language. That's why this C programming is also called as intermediate language, or we can say middle level language. Sorry to say, it's not machine level, middle level language. So first point, it is a powerful language. When I talk about language, it means computer language. Second point, I told it is easy to understand. It is easy to understand. Similarly, the third point is it is called as middle level language. It is called middle level language. Middle level language or intermediate language. Intermediate language. So I already told you why it is called middle level language, because we can use this C programming computer language to develop system software as well as application software. That means this software is used for developing system software as well as application software. That's why it is also called middle level language or intermediate language. And this C programming is a general purpose structured programming. It is a general purpose structured programming language. Structured programming language. So general purpose means for general purpose, also for developing some general application softwares, also C programming is being used, and it is also a structured programming language. That means it follows the concept of functions. That means we can divide our bigger program into smaller functionable programs. That's why it is also called as structured programming language. So these are some of the basic introduction about C programming. Now let us discuss about history. When this C programming started, who was the developer, and how it has been named as C programming. History. Now basically this C programming, as I have already told, it's a computer programming language, and it was developed by one of the famous scientists, computer scientist, named as Denis Ritchie at Bell Laboratories in 1972. Developed by Denis Ritchie. At Bell Laboratories. Bell Laboratories in 1972. So it was developed by Denis Ritchie at Bell Laboratories in 1972. And why it was named as C? That means for this we can say about before this C programming there was a programming language called B programming language, which was also developed by developed in 1967, and it was named, so from B it was named so as C. And we can say it is one of the offspring of B language. C programming is one of the offspring of B language. It means to say is that C programming was motivated to be developed from B language, which is the which has the feature of basic combined programming language, which we say it as a BCPL. And let me tell you, it was by using this C programming, since I told you system programming language also could be developed, system softwares also could be developed. So we all are well known about this Unix operating system. It's a very powerful operating system. Unix operating system was also developed by using C programming. Unix operating system was written using C programming. So from here also we can prove that why C programming is called as a powerful programming language, since this programming language could also be used to develop operating systems as well. That's why C programming is called as a powerful language. And this C programming was named as C because its precedence was called B, which was derived from BCPL. And the developer of BCPL, Basic Combined Programming Language, was Ken Thompson in 1972, and it was also developed in Bell Laboratories. So derived from B, developed by Ken Thomson in 1972 at Bell Labs. So that's why it was named as C. So from B, the next letter C came. That's why, okay, we can say that C programming was developed from the inspiration of B language, which was developed by Ken Thompson in 1972, and this B language was also derived from BCPL, Basic Combined Programming Language. Now we can say that C is a general purpose portable, compact, simple and flexible programming language. Now let me explain you. So as I've already explained, it's a general purpose portable. That means it could be easily carried from one system to another system very easily. Compact means it uses less configuration, less requirement is there for writing this program of C programming. Simple, it is simple because it uses English like words, mathematical operators, simple mathematical operators which we have been using in our daily life, and flexible as well. That means it is highly flexible. That means we can write program in system softwares as well as application software. That's why C programming is called as general purpose, portable, compact, simple and flexible programming language. So it was all about the history and about some of the features related to C programming. Now let us see about the features. Let us try to write what are the features of C programming. Features. Let us discuss about now features of C programming. C programming is structured programming language. As I have already told you, the program is divided into a number of functions. First feature, it is structured programming language. Structured programming language. Next one, it is a general purpose high level programming language. It is a general purpose high level programming language. General purpose high level programming language. Similarly, the next feature is it is internationally standardized programming language. It is internationally standardized programming language. Okay, internationally standardized means it is worldwide applicable. The code which is written in C programming is valid all over the world, and the internationally standardized means to say is that all over the world, okay, the same C programming is valid in different countries for writing programs in C programming. Next one, it has both the features of high level as well as low level. So I have been talking about it has the features of high level as well as low level programming language. So since I have been telling about you from the beginning is that C programming supports both high level as well as low level programming. That's why we can write programs in low level as well as high level as well. So these are some of the features of C programming, which is very important to understand. If we know the features of C programming, then we can understand about its strength for writing programs in computer system. So that's all for today. I hope you liked our video and you understood about the overview of C programming. You understood about the history of C programming. Similarly, you understood about the features of C programming. So if you have any questions, doubt, queries, then you are freely, I suggest you to just give the comment in this YouTube video. And if you like this video, then please subscribe, share, like. That will motivate me to make other videos as well. So I will be coming with some videos related to C programming. So since this was the introductory class about the C programming, so next day we shall come up with some other videos related to C programming. So thank you very much.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.